have this, which is when the hell did we get married? Wait, what? Huh? Also, why am I about to be doing massage therapy all of a sudden? Like, what? Funny all of a sudden. Of course. Although you often operate alone, it makes my memories of us together all the more precious. Especially that night. The moonlight still shines in my heart. Did we bang? Marion, you're a very important person to me.
Every moment things should go on. Whatever. Break into midnight, get involved. Tries my spirit as high that step is free. Now flow. I'm like the freely a blessing, not chapter top. Rabbit return to program. Here was what I planned. I tried spinning well. Right down, and down. I'm the exact number in random
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Snowbreak Containment Zone. For the last 2 days, I have not been feeling well at all. Been feeling like absolute shit. But, yesterday I found out that you could finally upload 3-minute YouTube shorts. I don't know how long. I think it's been about a month since I last tried to do that. But finally, you can do that now, and so I uploaded some YouTube shorts that I actually had on me, which was a Call of Duty and Helldivers one. And now, what I'm going to do today is, even though I'm still not feeling too great, I want to get this last Snowbreak Containment Zone video out. And yes, you heard me correctly, I said last. The reason this is going to be the last one is because, well, at this point I've kind of already unlocked most of the modes and stuff in the game, and it's just playing it, I kind of just realized that there's not much for the game. Because, like, it's just go shoot. It's not... See, gacha games always have this repetitive gameplay, but some of them can still be fun. I mean, like, you know, there's always a comparison when it comes to gacha games and Genshin now, because Genshin's like the top one, but it's like, yeah, gameplay's kind of the same when you play like Genshin all the time. You do your normal attacks, then your skill, but the thing is that's different. For this game, you don't have to really do anything different other than just shoot. You don't even have to use your abilities. So, like, and if you're over-leveled, you don't get much of a chance. So I don't know. I'm not getting much enjoyment out of the game because it's just going to be way too repetitive and boring. So that's kind of why I'm stopping. I'll talk more about it after we finish this stuff here. So I'm going to go into this little game mode here, which is, surprisingly, they just took Buckshot Roulette and said, let's put it in an anime game. So yeah, that's pretty much what this is about to be. I need to actually remember what is voiced here and what isn't. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it. See that shooting button on the right? So who's your target? Me? Or... Well, obviously it was going to be you, because why in the hell would I ever try to shoot myself? I mean, you kind of knew it was going to happen, so why are you saying no? Also, no, I have to talk about it later. A direct hit on your first shot. Impressive. My turn again. I mean, bro, this really is just Buckshot Roulette. I mean, look at her. She's putting it on herself. I mean, what are you afraid of? It's just going to be water. Are you afraid of getting splashed? Is that really a problem to you? an empty round. That means I keep going. Well, that's just not fair. What if the game is so rigged that you just keep shooting yourself? What if it never stops?
残念でしたね。
Maybe that shouldn't be a thing. See what I mean? If you fire an empty round at yourself, you'll get an extra turn. And then you think you're gonna be shooting me. What kind of bullshit is this? That's not even loaded. See, you wasted your damn time. Should have shot yourself again. Why is he all kissy-kissied? This is how you know the game's just gone full gooner mode, because all they have is kisses on the man. I'll shoot myself. That was a fucking waste of my time.
少し行き過ぎたでしょうか。
And then you're gonna try shooting me again. I guarantee you that thing's not even loaded. See, look at that. You wasted your time again. Now this time I'm gonna shoot you and you're gonna die. Except it's just water, so you wouldn't die. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna shoot right there.
待ってください。まだ準備が。
Nice work, Juden. You've made it to the second part already. Oh, and I've got some fun little tools for you, Adjutant. Yeah, if you really need to know if this was a buckshot roulette kind of thing, you got the X-ray shades and handcuffs. Though I'm not surprised that she has handcuffs, considering her whole character. Anyway, I think I'll use the X-ray. Or the handcuffs. No, X-ray. Definitely. Using the controller, but I have to tap the screen to use this. And the next shot will be a splash. So that means we shoot her. Anyway, this time, we'll shoot her directly in the face.
あまり待たせ。
So you have an animation for the face and the body, apparently.
お願い。これをどうぞ。
And then she restores health. Like, what is this bullshit?
便利なグ
Anyway,
ッ
I
ズで
don't
す。
think any extra dialogue happens while we do the rest of this, so this is kind of the thing. The other problem is that this game, to kind of save itself, went massive, like, they massively tweaked up the fan service, which is kind of why the English VAs left the game. Like, it just completely turned its head and was like, oh yeah, we're just gonna focus all on the boobs and shit now. So, like, the game went from one thing and turned into another, but it's like, because I'm not putting my credit card in the game, I kind of can't get some of those nice things, as well as they also seem to keep being censored, as currently the game is being censored. You can't even go look up a trailer on YouTube for, like, new outfits without seeing, like, clouds or shit in the way, or when you look at the outfits in game, you got a picture in the way. So it's like, that kind of kills the enjoyment a little bit.
残念でしたね。
Yeah, it's weird. And also, apparently, it's canon that the protagonist is married to wife and Fenny at the same time?
便利なグッズです。
It's pretty much just canon that you're in a relationship with all of these women.
便利なグッズです。
I don't... What? I don't really like that because...
私の
I
番
don't
で
know.
す
I'm the one woman kind of guy. I wonder if they mean it's canon. If you do it, then yes, it is canon. Like, if you marry Fenny in the game, yes, that is canon to the story. The adjutant would do that, and not being like a Trails of Cold Steel thing where you're like, oh, Reen could be in a relationship with Laura or Toa, and it's like, no, he's gonna be with Elisa. He has a relationship, but it's this one. Laura and Toa are not canon. Anyway, there's no different animation here, but I thought I would try.
待ってくださ
But
い。
yeah, I don't know. I kind of don't like that. It's the final round, time to see who really wins. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I really don't like that. I don't like how the game kind of just fully tilts to a different angle. You just randomly get a harem out of nowhere. They just fall for you. Like, what did I do to gain all this? I'm sure, of course, it would make more sense if you had played the game when it launched and then everything flipped on its head. Maybe it would be easier to understand. And it just, again, to go back to like the actual things, in terms of gameplay, the gameplay is very samey. The shooting is all you really need to do. You don't even need to activate any skills if you're over leveled while you're doing story content, at least. I do try the multiplayer later in the episode, and the multiplayer is kind of just, well, it's simple. It's the normal gameplay, but just running around with other characters. I don't know. This game is okay. It's just, I wouldn't be replaying it all that much, to be honest with you. It's okay. But it's not as good as, like, say, Girls Frontline and stuff to me. Or, like, Blue Archive. See, this is actually one gacha game where I say it's okay, but I actually am quitting it because I am bored of it. Other gacha games, I quit because they were too hard. Like Blue Archive, you can't really progress anywhere because you have to do a shit ton of grinding. Or I quit them because my console came back and it was just time to quit them. That's the only reasons. But this one, I'm actually quitting because I am kind of just bored of it.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
There's nothing here that's unique enough. Even the gacha is so boring. It doesn't feel like there's any need to get any characters. Especially when you just kind of have the same character. Like, I have 2 Marians on my team. It's so samey. It just doesn't feel unique enough. So it's kind of one reason why I'm not continuing the game after this. But I wanted to at least get up to the point where it looked like I unlocked most of the features so that you at least know what is in the game if you want to try it out yourself. A part of me kind of wanted to even just delete this episode in general, but it has the hot spring stuff, so I kind of can't delete it because I need to do the hot spring stuff. Anyway. Does nobody recognize me anymore? What the heck is Ye up to? Nearby threats neutralized. Minimal casualties. Alex, we did like you said. We've patched a couple of civilians who got caught up in the crossfire. Did what we could. You've made writing up your debriefing report a whole lot more difficult. Standard practice is just to go guns blazing. Hope you know what you're doing. I'll be fine. It's not an issue. It was the right call. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. I never said it wasn't the right thing to do. You know, that wasn't my point. That's all the parameters configured. Follow the timestamps back. When you're linking protocol, reverse that, then... The little demons! They're still using Ember. Well, if that's what they're doing, we can just... Adjutant! They spoofed the network protocols using fake timestamps. I wrote those protocols myself. The light chasers we saw aren't actually here. They were just using holographic projections. Very realistic. The coordinates Beatrice sent here. Could it really be? Dietrich worked out just what she was up to. Is that what you're thinking? That really would be bad. We need to find Beatrice. Tia, is there any way to determine their location? I can do it. Leave it to me. There's no rush. I have one more thing to ask you. I discreetly asked for Tia about various technical details, confirming a few possibilities. I can feel myself getting sick again just doing this. Oh boy. We light chasers made a pledge, Beatrice. Or did you forget? A pledge to strive for brilliance. I remember. Never did I know what you meant, Dietrich. Where's the brilliance in hunting people for sport? The Heimdall Force are off fighting Titans, and we're striving for brilliance by killing people at random. People? Those Juovis-soaked dregs count as people in your eyes? Those Tynogen-corrupted cow things are people? The viewers on the live stream clearly don't have any problem with the hunts. Do you know how many followers we pick up during a single hunt? 500,000. We share in this brilliance. All of us light chasers. No one can say the Heimdall Force shines brighter. Was this not what you wanted? Beatrice, how much blood have I shed in the name of our ideals? You repay me like this? Oh, enough. I can't keep piling criticism on you. The light chasers are our children, yours and mine. Our shared creation. Anyway, you'll have the designs for my Cerberus ready by next month? I've been told I can't use the family laboratory anymore. Not after what happened the last time. Well, think of something then. You always think of something. I should go greet our guests. They've come such a long way. Hey, that's the punk over there. Don't even think about trying to run off again. You can move on now. Ooh, that was rather close. Good thing I'm not even there, just a hologram. Would have to give you a thrashing otherwise. You want some, don't you? What the heck? Oh, your face is so confused. Exquisite. Miss Fratia Ignis, you've been attempting to track us through Ember. It should go without saying that as Ember's creator, I look on you as a respected equal. Quite why you wouldn't have thought that we have upgraded Ember. I really can't fathom. Dear Beatrice rewrote the code herself, you know. Ember has been such a gift. We White Chasers really must thank you. Without Ember, our drones could never grace the skies of the containment zone. Dietrich has raised the act of being intentionally irritating to a form of high art. I was impressed to see Fratia keep her cool, squinting for the briefest of moments before. Oh really? If Beatrice is working on it, I'll have to raise my game. What? What are we waiting for? Hello? Hello? Dietrich, is that true? You would be the adjutant. I've been hearing so much about you. I, good sir, am Dietrich. Pleasantries aside, I'm afraid I have to ask, dear adjutant, why would you choose to bring Heimdall operatives to disrupt an elegant pastime like this glorious hunt? We're investigating the theft of the device on the orders of the Director T. This device? What might that be? Company property. I hope we can expect your full cooperation. Adjutant. You seem to have the wrong end of the stick. Company property? That would make it my property. How can I steal something that already belongs to me? Since it's come to this, let's not embarrass each other. What do you say, Adjutant? I do have to ask you not to brandish Director T's name at me. That would be in your best interest. A drone landed softly before us. Where it had popped up from, I wasn't really sure. Miss Ignis, you'll do the honors. I hereby give you permission to review its contents, including the timestamp data from our last few White Chaser live streams. That should state your curiosity, sweet adjutant. All those people caught up in their hunts. I understand it. Company regulations require us to bring you to headquarters for questioning. Pardon? No way. No. Are you serious? The communicator on the wrist of my suit chimed. A message from Caroline is on the screen. No White Chaser captives. Release them now. She'd used 3 exclamation marks. I take it from the look on your face that you're having a change of heart. My heart drowned, sunk with the weight of the 3 little exclamation marks. Fertia hooked her gear to the drone and worked her way through the footage, retracing the White Chaser's footsteps. A gentle shake of her head. Dietrich was telling the truth. Whoever took the device, it wasn't the White Chasers. Hey, Adjutant. That's it? If you're gonna be a coward, I'll do it. I'll take responsibility after the mission is over. I let out a sigh. Little sunshine, did you implement the virus? Yep, it's all done. Now you can pinpoint their coordinates within the containment zone anytime. Alex Green, you little brat! Are you looking for trouble with Master Dietrich since you're bored at work? I immediately cut off Dietrich's communication signal. Adjutant, the signal points here. It should be within 15 meters. We surrounded the building, firing shots to break up the other White Chasers. When those rich kids heard our gunshots, they scattered like birds. However, we didn't take our eyes off our target. I finally discovered Master Dietrich cowering among a heap of dusty shelves. He was laying down on his stomach on top of a broken cement block and had covered himself with a filthy tarp. Get your ass! What are you planning on doing? You're nothing more than a company lapdog. Without the safety net of this hologram, the puny rich kid had lost his prior composure. You're really something, Alex Green. Really something. You just wait. Oh, you just wait. Fury replaced his panic. I could clearly see a vein popping out from his forehead as he descended into hysteria. Why are you in such a hurry? You thought this was the end? Wait a second! The vein vanished in an instant. Watching him so quickly switch between rage and fear was pretty comical. If you dare lay another finger on me, my father won't stand for it. I'm the one and only son of the Addams family. Think this through. Don't do anything stupid. Nita, it's finally my turn to play. Don't go overboard. Just make sure he's still breathing. The Addams family must have extremely advanced medical facilities that can cure any injury, right? Don't forget to send a support message when you're done. You think I don't know? How manly, Adjutant. I've been itching to get my hands on him this whole time. Since I haven't roughed up a sandbag in a little while, I'll worry about the consequences later. Stay back!
傷口は分析員さんに見ていただかなくては。Hold on. Now, who's on cleanup duty? Wait, 1 second.傷口に意義を与えましょう。Well done, boss. Here, you take it. I don't really need it.
If the light user weren't behind the device theft, does that mean the coyotes were? Stealing company property is nothing new for them. Oi, ain't got no proof, so don't jump to conclusions. How about we go meet that coyote alpha of theirs? Could he be hiding it somewhere?
You look really hurt. Been having fun? Well done, boss.
Wait, 1 second.
Doう？あんたは私だけ見てればいいの。分析員さんには近づけさせませんよ。傷口に意義を与えましょう。
Yeah, you take it. I don't really need it. This isn't a trap, is it?
Their drones look exceedingly familiar. Definitely Yggdrasil tech. The coyotes are pretty much expert at stealing our stuff, so yeah. Not that, I mean that we should look around and see if there are any suspicious objects laying about. If we can just intercept their energy supply, things will be a lot easier for us.
Well done, boss. Here, you take it. I don't really need it. Now, who's on cleanup duty?
So, you've realized you need me then?
I won't disappoint. This isn't a trap, is it? Well done, boss. That's it. It's over.
分析員さんには近づけさせませんよ手加減しますから。
All done, boss.
They don't even bother trying to hide how much they hate us, huh? Stop posing, come give me a hand.
Pain again. Faster. Wait, 1 second. Here, you take it.
So, you've realized you need me then?
You want to touch me? I won't disappoint. All done. Now, who's on cleanup duty? Wait, 1 second. Pain again. Faster. You look really hurt. Been having fun?
私はね、あんたの称賛だけで十分なのよ。
Alright, so the rest of this video is just me and multiplayer being heavily carried by these level 100s, which surprisingly enough, I did a decent amount of killing myself, but yeah, it's just with these level 100s, obviously they're just using the new character, and I'm surprised that actually the game doesn't lag a lot at max settings on my phone when playing multiplayer, but see, let me get into everything that I dislike about the game. What is the point of having a cover mechanic when because you're over-leveled, the cover is kind of useless?
Already reloading.
Like, there's no need for cover. There's hardly much of a reason to have many characters in the game because if you're playing as an over-leveled character anyway and have an overpowered weapon, at least as you're playing through the story and other modes that don't need high-level stuff, it's all just gonna be shooting, like, repetitive nonsense. Like, yeah, you could say that's the same for Call of Duty and stuff, but in a game like this, it just feels kind of, I guess in a way, if I think about it, this is another Division sort of thing. Because in Division, you are kind of just shooting until someone finally dies after you break through their armor with 5 different mags. But at least in the Division, I'm using a skill. But in this game, I don't know, it's just something about this game's gameplay that felt so super repetitive and boring. Like there wasn't much to be brought to the table at all. The only thing about this game that was unique to it, at least is unique until Girls Frontline said, hey, let's make a semi-sequel prequel game. Which, what I mean by semi-sequel prequel game is, it's a sequel to Girls Frontline 1, but a prequel to Girls Frontline 2. So in Girls Frontline 1.5, basically, is a game that plays just like this. Run around and shoot. So why would you play Snowbreak when you could go do Girls Frontline, which is much better? I don't know. There's just a part of me that doesn't want to say that Snowbreak Containment is a very bad game, because it's not a very bad game, but it's just not exactly, to me, it's not engaging enough. I already gotten a bunch of good characters at the start of the game, so there wasn't much drive to do anything in the gacha. I didn't even want the gacha character either, so I guess I came in at a bad time, because the gacha character wasn't interesting to me. And apparently my gacha was so good that I just got strong weapons anyway, so it's like, there was nothing to work towards for me. There's just nothing to work towards. So for me, my long-term enjoyment of the game was already taken out because I already got everything that I was working towards. So I don't know. I'd say the game had interesting concepts and stuff, but I guess a lot of it wasn't executed well enough. It had a lot of interesting concepts. It really did. I think it would have been a very good and interesting game, but it definitely falls flat in some areas. But, well, that's pretty much it. After this multiplayer match is over, that's going to be it for Girls Frontline. I'm actually going to move on and play Punishing Gray Raven. Because, well, why not? That game, surprisingly, is a gacha game that doesn't have all the cool login bonuses for you to get immediately, so I can't re-roll and try to get a great character at the start. And also, why not try to play a little bit of Punishing Gray Raven before I get my console back and go back to Koro's other game, Withering Waves. And I know someone's probably going to be like, why don't you go continue Ether Gazer if you're going to play Withering Wave? I mean, if you're going to play Punishing Gray Raven. Like, you started Ether Gazer, why aren't you continuing it? I don't know. Probably just because I want to see how far I get in Punishing Gray Raven before I get bored of that too. I don't know. I'm pretty much... Because I'm given the chance, even though it's a shitty way of being given the chance because my console died, I want to try out a lot of the mobile games that people say are good or look interesting or just a lot more unique than your typical looking at Azure Lane and Arknights, like their gameplay. And we're not talking about Enfield, and we're not talking about Promilia, okay? Though there is a part of me that says I should go into those games so I could be like, hey, I played Azure Lane, I played Arknights, and now I'm playing their Genshin clones. But I don't really think I'm going to anyway. That's it. See you later. I guess I'm more disappointed in myself for not liking the game. I don't know why.
Every night I will sing your love.